Mercury, Venus, and way back to the Jupiter, Ganymede, Io, and all those things, right? Marcus, yes, you are right. Exactly.
This is Black Brant XII that we're getting ready. We have a flight next week out of the White Sands, New Mexico, carrying the Eunice payload on a Black Brant 9. And the following week, we have a Terrier Improved Malamute scheduled for May 26th here out of Wallops. And it again will be a night launch. Will not be quite as tall as the Black Brant 12 and should only be visible to the Mid-Atlantic region. If we do get the launch off tonight and you are able to see the launch of the green clouds, let us know by sending us a message either on Facebook or Twitter. If you get those photos, please send them our way. We always like to see our projections on visibility versus the actual what people are able to see. Of course, tonight there's a lot of clouds on the eastern United States, so not everybody will have the opportunities to see everything, but hopefully we'll get some clear skies, so some of us will be able to see it. And if you just join us, we're currently at T-minus 15 minutes in holding for the launch of the Black Brant XII rocket from NASA's Wallops Flight Facility here in Virginia. Reason for the hold is upper-level winds. Same issue we've had the last 2 nights, that they are going to exceed our safety criteria. So we would not be able to have a safe launch if we were to launch the rocket with the winds the way they are. And then we're also looking at ground level winds that seem to be variable and also are of a concern. However, we do have the window does go until 8:44 tonight, so we do still have some time, and they are constantly launching weather balloons or small balloons that allow us to measure the winds or track the balloons and measure the winds. That way, that goes into a computer that we have program, and that tells us the whether or not it will be safe to launch the rocket.
TDPM. Go for TD. Yeah, do you have a status check with the vacate clearance and FAA contacts? Check.
Again, we're still holding at T-minus 15 minutes in the count for the Black Brant XII launch. Concern this evening is the upper-level winds, and they were slowly going down, and so we're seeing if we're going to be able to make it in time to get at least the end of the window. It runs till 8:44 p.m. Again, sounding rockets are unguided rockets, so they're very wind sensitive. And just like shooting an arrow at a target, we depend on the winds and look at the winds in order to hit that target in space that we need to get to release, in this case, the vapors and all the sub-payloads to do the measurements.
MMPM on 1.
Go ahead.
Hey, the word from the network guys is that the issue is a connection between us and Greenbelt.
Copy.
TDR, so channel 1.
Go for TD.
Yes, can I have you, SRPO, MM, and PM meet me on 5, please?
Going to 5.
And that was the range safety officer calling for the test director, payload, or the project manager for the range, and also Santa Rockets, basically doing a powwow, getting the latest updates on the winds. So we should have an answer here soon as to whether or not we'll be able to continue. Again, we are holding at T-minus 15 minutes for the launch of the Black Brant XII rocket from NASA's Wallops Flight Facility in Virginia. Upper level winds are still a concern, and they're continuing to fly balloons to get data on those winds to determine whether or not it will be safe to conduct the launch. We will need to pick up the count by 8:29 in order to meet the window.
Yes, sir. I have a status update.
Copy. Going to 5. SRPO, PM, MM, channel 5. At all stations, TD. Unfortunately, the winds are not going to cooperate with us tonight, so we're going to push 20. We're going to scrub for the night and push for tomorrow. Thanks for your support. Check with your leaders for report time tomorrow. I assume it'll be the same.
And so there you have it. The winds got us, upper level winds got us again for the third night in a row. They were exceeding limits that allow us to do a safe launch with the Black Brant XII. So we will reset everything and come back again tomorrow night with a launch time of 8:05 with the window that runs till 8:45. We will have a weather brief in the morning to take a look at the weather here at Wallops and also in Bermuda and also where the aircraft is flying. And so watch the Wallops Facebook and Twitter sites for updates probably in the latter part of tomorrow afternoon as to what our status is. But as of right now, we're still headed for another launch attempt tomorrow night at 8:05. Thanks for tuning in and hanging with us. And this is part of the rocket business. We want to make sure that we do these flights safe. So thanks for joining us, and hopefully you can come back tomorrow night.